Alright, got a question thing. Hey guys, how you doing? This is another review of Transformers. And this is something you ever went, my friends, people who are born with Transformers, do you remember having this as a kid? Because I sure do. I have a story behind all this. Never mind, we're not going to tell that story. But anyway, I just couldn't wait for this to come into it. This is so awesome. I get to see the cassette tapes from the 80s. Actually, I can't really say they're from the 80s style because they actually give it more details and actually look like the cartoon itself. More details. So this should be a little more difficult to transform. With all that being said, let's open the box. Rose in the background. Can you see her head?
Yes.
Can you see my head?
Yes.
Are you
All
sure?
right.
Hold on, let me go check because last time Rose lied. Yeah.
Alright, just open
Get
it.
the knife.
So,
Where did
let's
you get
see
the
this.
knife?
This is the instructions for each one. So, hold up. I know, but I'm living my childhood.
No, I want one.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give you one to transform. Not a problem. You packed it out pretty well, I gotta say. You want to do the dog?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. The black one's the dog? I'm keeping that one.
No, you're gonna put it right on my shelf. You're gonna put it right on my shelf.
No, I'm gonna
You can
keep
play with it anytime you want, as long as you put it back on my shelf.
Fine.
See? Girls, my youngest here loves playing with Transformers. She just started playing with Transformers.
No, I watched them since I was
This is Ramjack. This is his thing. All right, so hold on. Let's do it this way. So these things are like, I'm trying to think how can I describe how small they are. Any of my surroundings.
You can do that, Papa.
I'm trying to think.
Bottle.
Oh, Gatorade bottle. All right, perfect. So you can see how small or how big they are. This is a 12-ounce bottle. So pair that's like halfway. Yeah, it's right there. So they're pretty big, I gotta say. Bigger than the last video I did with SOUNDWAVE. If you remember, Laserbeak was the size of a penny. This is bigger than a quarter, I gotta say. How do you open it? Oh, it's like a cassette tape. Check that out. Case with it. I'm doing Laserbeak. So, Laserbeak, how do you transform? I'm going to try to do this without using the, without...
Using the instructions.
Yes, without using the instruction. Now, what I'm understanding, you pull this up. There's that. This here is really challenging to no end. Wow. Wow, just wow. This is...
Most Jurassic, can I please?
Alright, so I gotta say this much in a review of these Transformers. They do look like some parts are metal.
It's
heavy
silver pen.
Heavy plastic, I have to say. Decent build plastic. Sturdy plastic. Nothing I feel is metal. All plastic. Okay, I got it. Without...
You just have to find the loose pieces.
Loose?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a game of Jenga?
Yeah. Game of Jenga? I wouldn't say that.
Because you gotta find the loose pieces in a game of Jenga if you don't want it to fall down.
I guess you can say that.
I read about that.
Guess what? I did it without using...
How do you even finish that already?
Because some of these Transformers I'm really good with. The only problem is, I wonder how you're supposed to get its head up. his head is really stuck in there.
Just wiggle it out. Why are you walking up to her, cat?
Is there?
Do not eat things out of the ground. No.
All right. I think I found a way. There we go. All right. That's pretty cool. Check that out. Can you see that in the video?
That looks so cool.
That was pretty easy to transform. That was pretty easy.
It looks like a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Well, this one here, I think it's Goldberg. I have no clue what it's called. In the comment, if you know what this one's called, I know it's not Laserbeak. Laserbeak, hold on. Laserbeak is red. It's kind of funny. Laserbeak is red, and this one's yellow. Red and yellow.
Makes orange.
So, alright, Rose, you can stop the video. Alright, so I gotta say, we transform them all. Very easy. These are super easy, but super...
Hard. Intense,
yes. The head is really hard to get up, but I got lucky there. Hard. Soon you get the head done once, the rest should be piece of cake. Okay? The real annoying part of the whole thing that can tell I was getting a little bit frustrated was this guy right here. Getting these things on. To understand it, I'm going to help you. Arms must be up. Hands must be in. Just slide it in there. Voila. And I was like, how do you get this on? I'm figuring every way. And I had to use the instruction for that.
Remember the teacher in
And then this is how it works. Just like that. The pound to make earthquakes. This guy had the same thing. Now, in these little things, there will be these pieces. So if you ever open this and you did buy it, where's his rockets? The rockets are in here. You just have to open the lid and the rocket pops right out. Easy and simple. And the rocket goes right in the back of him. It should pop right on. There we go. One end. I gotta find another red one. I'm sure enough it doesn't matter. This goes right in. Voila! Can you get that?
Dad,
yeah, I'm getting that.
Snoopy?
What's that?
The teacher will always go,
Wah, wah, wah. Yes. Wah, 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 wah.
So you're a
wah,
teacher.
wah. Are you saying I'm annoying?
Yeah.
Dog I didn't put together. She put the dog together.
The legs are so derpy.
I got the leg with no perfect. But know what you're missing?
The tail.
Yeah, you're missing the tail. And where is the tail?
In the butt.
Yeah, it's definitely in the butt. Only problem is, how do you get the tail?
Let me do it. Let me do
Actually, it might not have a tail. Hold up, hold up.
It does have the tail.
It does have a tail. Alright, fine, you do it. When you're doing that, and then you got the bat. I gotta figure more about this bat, because it seems like...
I did the bat.
Okay, so these things here do go in the back here. Okay, I see.
There you go. They're good, Ocean.
There's the bat. You got the tail?
Yep.
Good job. Alright, so I love these. They bring me back somewhat my childhood. Laserbeak back in the day with the red part was all metal. A study, hard metal. But I gotta say this much. Today's Transformer with the cassette, they really did a good upgrade. a super upgrade. They actually made what the cartoon looks like. Back in the day when they made Transformers, it really, Optimus Prime did not really look what he looked in the cartoon. But it was good enough for us kids to enjoy Optimus Prime. Megatron was mostly the biggest details, what was really close to on point. Megatron. Soundwave, I can't wait. I am getting Soundwave, and he is bigger than the last one I showed you, and these guys fit right in Soundwave, what I've been told.
What?
So don't quote me on it. Yes, these tapes fit right into Soundwave.
Like the big one?
The big one, yes.
Oh.
And it's the same thing as the Generation 1 Soundwave, the jukebox. Actually, it's not a jukebox, it's a cassette player. So, Laserbeak's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to give you close-ups on these guys. So I'm going to ask my daughter, would she give me the phone without turning you guys off?
She probably will.
No, she won't. Stop being so negative. Hand me the phone.
Since one that.
Really? No.
Okay.
This is the bat. This is Laserbeak. If you know in a comment of what this one is, what's his name? I forget what his name is, but here's these small guys. I don't understand why I think they could have did a little more better job, or maybe I didn't transform him correctly. You can comment that in below, but why does he bend in his knees like, I'm jumping? Look. Yeah, I'm jumping. Whee! Jumping. Whee! Jumping. I don't get it. Why does he look like he's kneeling? And the last but not least, but this is what Lisa wants to show you, is the dog. I think it's pretty cool. Here, let me real quick show you the tape player. And all the tape player is the same way. Alright, the same way. So, I'm going to show you one cassette because they all look the same when they transfer into the cassette. So, be right back. Alright, so I just transformed this, and this is what it looks like. And you can see the difference, the small. And it's so cool that it turns into that, into this little tiny small thing. Here's the bat. Pretty cool. Like I said, the process is pretty decent. It's not like a cheap plastic where I feel like it can break. It's really good plastic. So, well, with all that being said, hold up, check these out. This is pretty cool. This is where the cassette goes. You put the set. Whoops. It is really hard doing it with
one hand.
Yes. Alright, so wow, they actually made it just like original cassette, where it's got to be in the way as it should be. But there you go. Pretty cool. Alright, say bye, Rose.
Bye.
Say
Goodbye.
bye. Hey, Lisa, there's one thing I forgot to ask you.
What?
What do you think about the Transformers?
They're pretty cool.
Right now, I'm just putting the dog back to the cassette. I kind of like it. Only problem is I got to get a hold of the company. Golden Bat, one of the pieces are really tight, and I'm afraid if I pull a little bit more, it's going to break with the bat. So I get a hold of the person who I got this off of and tell them about it. I'm sure enough everything will be fine. But everything else, everything is great. I love how it is. The plastic, like I said, it's not cheap. This is some good plastic here. But no. Now explain. What did you like?
I like how you can transform them, because first they are small and then they can get bigger or smaller.
By just these little tiny things. Like I said, yeah. I'd say that's how I like them. More details, too, than their Generation 1 toys. More details. So what character do you like the most?
The dog.
She likes the dog, what I'm putting together right now, the dog. These are actually pretty easy to transform. Did you have difficulty?
Some I did, but that's because the parts was tight.
When you get new Transformers or any new toys, they're always going to be tight, but eventually the joints will get loosened. My favorite always Laserbeak. Yeah, Laserbeak. That's my favorite. I like the Laserbeak. My second favorite is what she's playing with right now.
Doggo.
Hound. That's what his name is, Hound.
Doggo.
Doggo. You can call it Doggo, whatever.
Dog.
But, yeah, everything's good. I like it. I just can't wait to get Soundwave. So, now I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I'm getting another Optimus Prime. I was hoping for a black Optimus Prime. I'm not getting that.
Is it tiny?
Huh?
Is it tiny?
Oh, no. This is big. Starscream. Alta Magnus. I'm getting a couple of Rodimus Primes because I love Rodimus Prime and his character. What's the other ones? Again, Galvatron is...
Bumblebee.
But all these I found out, Galvatron, Starscream, they're like that small. But that's not bad. That doesn't matter. I need small ones anyway for my shelf. But I'm trying to think who else did it. Oh, I got Bumblebee. Yep, I got Bumblebee. She's getting the new Bumblebee. I'm getting G1 Bumblebee. Trying to think. Oh, I'm also getting Headmasters. They're like big. They're little big. The Headmasters. Can't wait to get those in. I'm trying to think what else. I think I'm going to ask Santa Claus. I know I'm going to ask Santa Claus. I know Christmas is right around the corner.
The whole pack of Transformers.
I have never put together Devastator. Never in my life did I ever put Devastator together. And I would love to put Devastator together. I'm guessing you're wondering what that is. So it's 6 robots. And all they're different. There's a tractor. There's a dump truck. There's a C-Mix mixer. And these things do turn into robots. But all together they transform into one big, huge robot.
Dad, one is a dump truck. Is it going to take you to the dump?
No, it's not going to take me to the dump. So I'm glad you like this, but yeah, that's the updates of their other ones. Might get some more down the line, but little by little, I love doing these. You like doing these videos, and she's on it. You like doing these videos? Yeah. I like them do it too. All right, I know I said see you bye, but now it's bye. We really want you to send you back home. Goodbye, everybody. Go back home.
You're probably going to stop them again.